Hey, what's going on, guys? This is going to be a little mini series about Primal Origins because it comes out within a week, well, with the sneak preview, and I'm going to go over what archetypes are going to be getting support and the new archetypes and the cards you should be looking out for. So first of all, I'm going to start with my boys, the Bujins, who are my primary deck, and these guys are getting some pretty nice support in this set. Nothing game changing, but at the same time, I guess you guys will see. So I'll be going over 3 cards, Hirume, Amaterasu, and Sinew. And yeah, so Bujin Harume, it's a level 4 that is finally another Bujin actual beast warrior. And its effect is that it cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be first special summoned from your hand by banishing 1 Bujin monster from your graveyard except for Bujin Harume. After this card has been special summoned this way, if this card you control is destroyed by opponent's card effects or by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can discard 1 card. Then your opponent discards 1 card. You can only control 1 Bujin Harume. Now, the second effect isn't really going to be that good. But what Bujins have kind of lacked is the ability to be able to special summon out, because on turn 1, let's just say your Yamato gets destroyed because you go second, set Yamato, he just bomblesses it or something, you know, and then you can't really do much else that turn. You have to leave your field open. This kind of goes around it in a sense because this allows you to actually special summon without the use of Bujin or Bujin Carnation or Soul Charge. And on top of that, it's another level 4, 2000 beat stick. It's pretty nice in that regard. I mean, it has really nice synergy with Bujin Arasuda, because when Arasuda can just special summon himself out when Hirume goes out, because you're removing from play a Bujin to summon him. So that means you're going to have 2 Bujins on board, maybe even a Yamato if you already had that, so you can go into either a Susanoo or Amaterasu, which I'll be going over now. Now, Amaterasu is a level 4 Xyz monster that requires 3 level 4 monsters. Yes, I know, that is really stupid, and has 2600 attack and 2500 defense. Its effect is this: you can only control 1 Bujinki Amaterasu once per turn. During either player's turn, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card. Apply one of these effects depending on whose turn it is. Your turn, target 1 of your banished level 4 monsters or lower and special summon that target. Your opponent's turn, target 1 of your banished level 4 or lower monsters, add that target to your hand. Now, this card is actually quite nice, except for the fact that it requires 3 level 4 monsters, because you have to weigh this, because when you're playing Bujins, you want to get out Susanoo, because that's pretty much search up the wazoo at that point. But the thing is though, like with this guy, he allows you to kind of recycle cards, and I don't think that really outweighs Susanoo, because it does require 3 cards, but at the same time you can still field swarm with this guy, because he allows you to, on either turn, to get stuff out. I mean, I really don't see the point during your opponent's turn unless you banished a Crane to get out Hirume, and then Hirume, you know, obviously you get Hirume as a material, use his effect on your opponent's turn, get the Crane into your hand. But at the same time, it's like you could have just done that with Susanoo without the whole entire going through 3 monsters. I think it's still okay though, and on top of that, it's generic, which I could see this being played in other decks, because essentially this is just a Leviair on steroids, I guess. Well, not even that. I think it's okay. I mean, the 2 minuses for this card is it's 3 level 4s, and it's also a secret/ghost rare, which I was kind of confused on the ghost rare, because I thought that they would just make Thestalos the ghost rare of the set. But it's a secret rare, which I feel like people are just going to be overpricing the hell out of this until people realize that's not amazing. But I guess we'll see how the meta treats this card. Now we're going to go to the star of the Primal Origins support for Bujins, and that is a TCG exclusive called Bujingi Sinew. During either player's damage step, if a Beast Warrior type Bujin monster you control battles an opponent's monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard. That monster you control gains attack equal to the current attack of the opponent's monster is battling until the end of the damage step. And if it does, all battle damage your opponent takes from this battle is halved. You can only use the effect of Bujingi Sinew once per turn. This card allows Bujins to have 7 Anas. 7. That's 7. Friggin' more than any other hand trap honest because there's, you know, Blackwings that have Kalutes, but this just is ridiculous. I don't foresee people running 3 of these. I foresee people running 2. I know I'm going to most likely run 2 because this is way too good to not to run 2, because now you just don't have to do the regular play of going set your Yamato, use Yamato's effect, put a hare into your graveyard, a blind hare which might not even be used. This will allow you to be able to set him into the graveyard. Let's just say if you only have like no cards in hand, you pick up the sinew and then put that into the graveyard. Now you have a crane, essentially, or, you know, of course sinew, which sinew is better in most situations because you will be able to get over it, because only with crane it doubles. So this is better in a way, even though this can only be used once per turn, which is the one downside of this card. And as well, this is going to be allotting more deck space to your graveyard, because currently people are usually running 2 hare, 2 turtles, and possibly 1 Quillin. I'm going to be removing. I'd rarely just try to get 2 of these, because these are way too good not to run, because you want to be able to get over anything your opponent has, because now your opponent's going to be afraid to attack you. After Primal Origins, people are going to be afraid to attack into Bujins, because Bujins are going to have way too much to just get over monsters, which that is a major plus for Bujins. And I can see Bujins topping now and winning, you know, all these YCSs and all that. I know that Bujins won YCS Chicago, but Bujins are just going to be ridiculous. I'm not too. I mean, Harume and Amaterasu are okay, but Sinew is really the star player here. And on top of that, it's an ultra rare TCG exclusive, so I feel like this is gonna be like a $15, like, depending on how, like, if it's short print or not, which I doubt it is going to be, it might become an expensive card as it comes out, so I'd try to get your hands on these while you can. But yeah, so this is really looking into Primal Origins for Bujins. I'll have the next video out very soon, and I apologize for not having many videos out, but, you know, just technical issues, I suppose. But yes, if you would like me to cover any other topic with Primal Origins, please let me know in the comments below. And of course, please let me know what you think of this Bujin support, because I'm a Bujin advocate. I'm not a hater of Bujins because I run Bujins, but I know that a lot of people run Bujins. Do you think that this is going to make them stronger, or do you think that there's still going to be more powerful decks like Girgia that's going to still run over Bujins? Let me know in the comments below, and have a good day, guys.